friends, and welcome to Talking with Fence People. This is a short stream that you must watch because it's going to teach you everything you need to know about life, love, learning, laughter, and living. We're not going to be streaming for a long time because, it's Sunday night. It's the Sabbath. It's time for the Lord. But when I'm about to pull a couple of bowls after waking up, because I took a nap earlier, when I'm in that state of mind, I think, well, maybe I should stream. After all, we're pulling bowls. Might as well. We're also watching the Oakland Athletics.
Yes, we are.
We're currently carrying along with them an 8-game losing streak.
8 game?
8-game losing streak. But they're also carrying with them our hopes and dreams. I want to go to like Las Vegas or something and make a bet that the Oakland A's will make the playoffs. You can get good payoff on that right now, I bet. Nobody's agreeing with me, but I still believe it. I believe it with my heart. I believe in the Oakland Athletics. So if you are here watching the stream, good for you. Ananova 5, good for you. Winston's mom, because why? You're obeying the command that says you must watch this stream. We have some other people around here maybe who are a little more disobedient. Rachel's not. She's here. She's watching the stream because she must. That's what the title says. You could say this is like one of those tests I heard about for the nuclear weapons people. So Rachel and I were listening to this podcast that Ray Hay that was talking about people who work in the nuclear silos. Like we only have not that many ICBM silos active anymore, but we still have some. They're the people who sit at the bottom of this big like tube underground, and they sit there with the keys, right? Well, periodically they'll send an order into those nuclear people to make sure that when commanded to, they will turn those keys. It's always been a drill so far, but they have this test they give to these people. So it's like they don't know if it's a drill or if it's real, but they receive a command that says, insert your keys, turn them, and maybe launch this Titan missile, right? And then that's so they check to make sure that if the command comes in, you will in fact turn the keys.
Wow.
Crazy, huh?
It is.
Can you imagine being on the end of that Alex, alright, that seems to happen a lot to you. Alex just heard my neighbor was stuck in the washing machine, and he went to help her like a good human being. She was screaming so loud for help, and now he's concerned that they're going to have a child. I'm glad to hear it, Ananova. YouTube obviously can tell because they're telling you I'm streaming right away. We can make the gender reveal on this channel for you and your various neighbors, all of whom have a great deal of trouble with the laundry.
Yeah.
Well, we made this. I'm actually not particularly hungry right now. Am I older? I'm older than I was 5 minutes ago. Yes.
Hey, Lori G.
Hi, Lori G. Hi, Zan Turkist.
Hi, Barrett Cesar.
Hi, Barrett Cesar. Hi. We had a Titan incident at Little Rock in the early 80s, very close to having a nuclear incident. Yes, I have a wife. And this is she.
I am she.
Yes. Hello, William. Oh no, that's a fair ball.
That's a fair ball.
It hit the bag.
Mm.
Well, that's okay. That's fine. Alexander, we got a new pitcher in.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. We made for Ursig without giving up any runs. It's impressive. Look at this. See, hits the bag, bounces way up in the air like that. So, Winston Moses, we had a Titan incident at Little Rock in the early 80s, very close to having a nuclear incident.
Oh my God.
How old is your wife and how old are you? My wife is 39 and I'm 53. Cursed Bunny says, good day. I'm a middle-aged woman and recently discovered that I don't have a clitoris. What should I do? Complain to your parents. Mom and Dad, why didn't you have one of those installed when I was born?
Yeah.
So, nice play. Good job. That's at least got the. Oh, that was a. Did he catch it or what? I guess he caught that. I thought he got it off the bounce. No, he did get off the bounce. So he just got the force out, I see. They didn't have time to even try for double play. Fair enough. Fair enough. Why do you like elder women? I don't like elder women. That's a question I haven't gotten before. My wife is 14 or 13 years younger than me.
Yeah. So apparently, Baby No Money's been getting a lot of flack for the Eminem line.
I was the first one to give him
You
flack
were.
for it.
You
I
were.
was. I heard that song the more early the morning it came out, okay? And listened to a little bit of it before I started to stream. And like the first thing I said on the stream was, I don't know, man. If he's gonna say he's the Gen Z Eminem, he better do it in a more trick song than this. He's just memes, says Ananova5. I mean, that's a fair critique of him, right? He's a little bit of a one-note guy.
Of Baby No Money?
Yeah. He's a little one note.
He's not an ENTP.
No, he's a little one note. So, I mean, I like him a lot. Don't get me wrong. I think he's a great artist and everything. I think he's done a good job of making a number of good songs. But he's no Eminem.
No.
He just
and
isn't.
he's also not Gen Z.
He's also not Gen Z. Eminem's an ENTP. Critter says, must watch. I do love to be told what to do. Do I have to have a little abuse mixed in, the particular neurochemical cocktail to feel what I identify as love. It's fine.
I'm sorry for all of that.
Yeah, well, you better stay here. Jason L. Jason L is here. And you know what? He's never been here before. He says, hey, not sure if I've ever seen your streams before. Most streams I do. I join, we do a welcome blinker. Does that interest you? No, I don't want to do a welcome blinker.
No.
But what I will do, Jason, now is pull a bong ripper.
I will too. I'll pull up from my vape. I don't think that he's an ISTP because
He's got too many words for that, but it's too few words for ENTP.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell the difference when you listen to Eminem's new song, Houdini, which is absolutely fire, compared to Baby No Money's new song, which is It's Him, I'm Him, but, and it's good, but it's not,
Well, we haven't put it on Chappy Tracks.
right. Uh-oh, somebody's mad at the third base umpire. How many smoking pipes? Just this one at the moment. I mean, there is another one over there, but I decided this one's better. This one's name is Firecrotch.
I like that.
Acacia named it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Acacia named this lady Firecrotch because as you see, the fire goes
into her crotch.
Yeah. The best superhero name is Mitch and the Glatrix. For any superhero whose first name is Mitch.
What do you call your jeans modesty pants?
Yes. I call my long jeans modesty pants, NI66. Rachel doesn't want to hit a blinker either. Neither of us want to cough our lungs out and then have to pee. Critter likes britches. I'm a pot jed. Well, you're not entirely wrong, Fritos. I do smoke pot all day. However, you are wrong to say that it's all I do because I also watch a lot of TV.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you forgot about that part. Yes, I'm a pot jed, but I'm also a big TV jed.
I have my like, what do they call this?
Your vape?
Cartridge? Yeah, I have my vape that I'll blink from.
You're not blinking it. I mean, it will blink sometimes, but not because you're hitting a full blast blinker. That guy's good at making a pot.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. I'm like, wow, like.
Fair enough, young Fritos. Fair enough. It's like They Might Be Giants says in this one song, if I didn't have disappointments, I wouldn't have any appointments. Well, if I didn't have people coming in trying to troll, I wouldn't end up with any regular people here. It seems like almost all the people these days who are hanging out around here start by trying to troll. Blink if I'm in trouble.
Oh no! Are you against trouble?
I'm in trouble, I guess.
Oh, you're just in trouble.
Yeah. Maybe I stayed out too late or something. Maybe Maybe I got stuck in a washing machine.
Maybe you did.
Yeah.
Can I be the one who finds
you? Oh yeah,
you
you have to help me get out of it, out of the washing machine. Smoking McGee doesn't really roll off the tongue that well. Okay, I'm calling CIA. That's fair, Tree Rogie. That is a fair response to what you're seeing here today. Somebody needs to call the CIA and inform on me. I'm YouTubing while old. Somebody call the police. All right, you head out and do some qigong. What's qigong? You know what rolls off the tongue? A blinker. Susan says, enough blinking, not enough blinker. Gunsmoke games, GG. Not much. You did 350 push-ups today. Moist pertussis. Qi-gong. Oh, you mean like that shit they do at the park where they go like this and go like this? Like that? Isn't it Tai Chi or whatever?
Yeah.
Like that stuff? Yeah, and then they play the Chinese music. Ding dong, ding dong. Hi there, can you put a bag over your head? No. I could, but I'm not going to. You're calling it dynamic Tai Chi. Alex Ari says, okay, Eric, it gets time to say it. How long is it? The stream should be at least 1 hour, probably less than 2 or 3. How long should a man's legs be? And the answer, long enough to reach the ground. That's what Abraham Lincoln said, and that's what I'm going with. So I've got today, I have potatoes right here. Okay, Jason, I could eat some potatoes if I wanted to. But you just need to stop being so bossy. I will acknowledge that you obeyed my bossiness by watching the stream that you must watch. Okay. For God so loved the world that he gave his only son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have eternal life. Verily, verily, life is but a dream. That's what Jesus said. Verily, 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 life is but a dream.
Yeah, it's so funny because my dad just told me about this like TV show on YouTube that's about Jesus and like how he would have acted. So he's like, yeah, you see him like singing and clapping with friends and stuff. I'm like, wow, it's a different side. So maybe one of those songs is "Merrily, Merrily, Life Is But a Dream."
Well, Jesus answered and said unto him, verily, 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 I say unto thee, life is but a dream.
I said,
You misspelled cart either way, Jason. Now, if you're referring to the other kind of cart, you still misspelled it. But you're talking about go-karts, in which case, no. Jason, Al, you are full of commands. You need to go to the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. I'm going to show you guys this. I worked here when I was in college.
how many years? Like,
For like one late spring and through the summer, right? I stayed up there when you started going back home.
That's a tough job. Yeah.
It wasn't a tough job, but it was a fine enough job. But the point is, I worked here at this place for a full summer plus at the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. I recognize like the different spots on like I that ship going around. I worked that ride, right?
Oh.
I worked that other ride too. I was a ride operator with my job, so you had to be able to work basically all the rides. The only ride I don't remember ever working was the most famous ride at the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk, which is the big wooden roller coaster.
Oh.
I never worked that ride. I'm not sure why, but I worked all the other rides. Depends on the day. You go and you find out what ride you're working, you know. I like the Cyclone. You went like this. That was the most fun one to do because you had some control over it. You could make them stay longer at the top.
Oh my God, no.
Or less long. You always try to make them stay as long
that.
as possible with the things that go like this.
Oh my gosh, I would have been freaking out. I'm not good on those kind of rides. I've done them before, but
most of the rides you have no say over what happens at all. You just push a button and it goes, right?
Yeah.
The little Cars ride that they had, I don't know if they still have it. That involves when they get off of the little car, you've got to get on a little car and drive it over to this other area, right? And get off and come back over here and get on, drive it over here. Because it wasn't a very well designed ride or whatever. The cars didn't come right back over to where people get into them. There's a get out area, and then to make sure that the cars move smoothly along, the worker had to get on it and make it go over this way a little bit. So, exciting stories from the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. You hit blinkers for a living? How long have we been married? We'll be coming up on 1 year in less than a month.
So we were thinking, I was talking to my dad about it. We were thinking about going to the casino steakhouse.
Yeah.
And then we'll go on a Tuesday, I guess, right? Or Sunday.
We'll go on the 9th, right?
Well,
or 8th?
The 8th is our anniversary, and I think it's on a Monday. And I don't think it's open on a Monday.
I think it's open 7 days a week.
Are you sure?
But let's look. We will find out right now. It's called Vintage Steakhouse at Chuchansky Gold.
Happy Father's Day to you too, as a cat father.
Thanks. And happy Mother's Day to you as a cat mother.
Thank you.
All right. So, let's just see. July 8th. Yeah, it's open on Monday.
Oh, it is? I don't know what I was thinking about then.
No, I don't mean that one. Go back. Get it. Yeah. Like hours. Sunday through Thursday, 5 through 9. Friday and Saturday, 5 through 10.
Oh, I see. But, I see. It's just the different hours.
Yeah, it's all the days.
Oh.
Just on Friday and Saturday, they open later.
Okay, that makes more sense because I was confused.
So we could go on a Monday, no problem.
Cool, let's do it.
All right, fine. And definitely don't think we're going to need reservations on a Monday night.
No.
Okay, yes, this is a lesbian channel in the K, but I am biologically male. So, yes, Rachel and I are a gay couple. Yes, I'm a lesbian, but she's straight.
Does that make it an unrequited love?
No, it just means that you're in the right relationship because you're with a straight man.
Oh.
And I'm in the right relationship because I'm with a woman and I'm a lesbian.
Okay. That's good. That's good.
Right. So it works out fine. Stop the cap, says Doc Holliday. There's no cap around here. Okay. This is cap free entirely. Guy. I don't even know who Guy is. You say a lesbian girl, me too. I say a lesbian girl, me too. All right. So we're watching the Oakland Athletics tonight. We're enjoying the fine play of our home team, the Athletics. Currently, we're down by 2 runs, and that's unfortunate. It is the top of the 7th inning. The time is running out. However, I will point out the following. Guy makes a good point. Anyway, the Athletics have a man on first, a man on third, 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning. We could really use a base knock, as they say.
Oh, a base knock.
You don't remember me and everything we did back in 98, those unspeakable horrors? I mean, 98, I know pretty well because it was spent with either my first wife being pregnant or my daughter being born or my daughter being just recently born. That consumed all of 1998. So, unless you're my horrible ex-wife, are you my horrible ex-wife?
Yeah, are you?
Oh,
I love it when you say, "Oh."
I'm 100% straight up right. RN right now. M? Straight up M, guys? I don't know. I consider myself a funny guy, but I'm not joking. Well, you're not talking about me, obviously. I don't even think you know what my name is. MK is just trying to have a little fun in the comment section. No, you're not. You're trying to have a little fun in the chat, all right? Get it right. My nap was wonderful. Hey, we scored one. We got one back.
Oh.
SodaStrum got a hit. Now
That's
it's
good.
6-7. And now our hero, 0 for 3, Shay Langoliers. Oh, you do know my name. RN stands for registered nurse. Okay. Well, good for you, Gee. Good for you. Shay Langoliers! Yay!
Well done. Coming into the clutch.
Nice work, Oakland Athletics. Shay Langoliers, hero of the day, single in the tying run. Good job. Just a little blooper into center field. That's all it takes to tie up the game. Here comes the Twins manager to say, "Get out of here, Baldy." And number 37 for the Twins has to go back to the bench, sitting down with a sense of sadness at his own failure. Well, that'll take us to a commercial break. Am I going to let that one slide? What am I letting slide? Oh, he's so old. It's probably one. This is not a terrible joke. Is there anybody whose social security number is 1? 00000000001. That'd be a cool social security number to have. Nine meals away from anarchy says, "Are you still passing stools daily?" Yes. Well, most days. Lately I have been. It depends on the day. Oh, that was you, Gee. I really like your name, 9 meals away from anarchy. Do you think the world is basically 9 meals away from anarchy? 3 days of no food, no water, and we have doomsday. Is that what you're saying? I like the NI of your name.
I like Gee's name because it's Delilah's first word. She used to say it.
Oh yeah, she said Gee. Gee says my toilet is like a meal and a half away from anarchy with how much I eat. 1 second away from ahead of you. William, you're 1 second ahead of Ananova regarding who has Social Security number 000000001. The thing is, Social Security didn't exist when George Washington was around.
Oh, I was going to say George Washington too.
Social Security didn't come around until the New Deal, sometime in the 30s, I believe. So it would have to be somebody who was born in the 30s who had number 1, I would suspect.
True. Maybe Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Well, he wasn't born in the 30s.
Oh.
Let's see. Famous person born. Let's see. When did Social Security start? (1935) August 14th, 1935. All right. Who has Social Security number 1? Who has? Yeah, there it is. The first Social Security number and the lowest Social Security number belonged to John D. Sweeney Jr., and it was 055090001.
Wow.
John D. Sweeney Jr. That's who got it. Now you know. He was 23 at the time he received his Social Security number. Now you know. Now we've learned. Together we've learned something important today.
Would you like a drink?
I'm going to get myself another cup of coffee.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
Sure.
So Winston's mom clarifies that while Sweeney may have been issued the first Social Security number, he does not have the lowest number. That belongs to Grace D. Owen of Concord, New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Who's Susan? Oh, there's Susan. Little cheeky blinker.
What does that mean?
A blinker?
Yeah.
It means hitting your bait until the light on it blinks.
Oh. Well, mine blinks right away. Oh, no.
No, it doesn't. No, it just turns on.
Oh.
If you continue hitting it like that until the heating element says it's too hot to keep hitting it, it'll start blinking.
Oh, God.
But that'll just tear your lungs up, you know. Good night, Brad Stover. You sleep well also. Oh, Shay Langoliers. Jason L. wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole, Gee, says Susan. Susan's mean. I asked my dad for Minecraft, but he bought me Mein Kampf. Moses, you get a wonder point for that fantastic joke. I love it. Love that joke.
I love that joke too.
Gee says,
wholesome and true.
yeah, it's a great joke. Gee says, George Washington was scary because he was 6'4", which was like 6'10" back then because everyone was shorter. Well, I'm 6'5", you know, so I'm as tall as George Washington.
Hung out with George Washington.
We could have played basketball.
Maybe in the past life you were George Washington.
I have about as many teeth as he did.
And you want to be president.
I do want to be president. Lizard people are real, says Underground Adventures.
Have you had any experience with them, Underground Adventures?
I tell you who I want to talk to. I want to talk to the Tekkit Realm. I want Tekkit Realm made his own cryptocurrency or token or whatever as a high school project back in the day.
Really?
Yeah, I saw a video he made on it. I want him to help me make Wonder Points. I wonder if I could collaborate with him, hire him to do that or something.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah. Or consult with him or something. So, everything looks fine here in the kitchen. Oh, right. I was going to get more coffee. Then I realized, do I really want more coffee? I think I've had enough coffee. And Anova, looks like everyone's beating you to the punch tonight, huh? Everyone's beating you to the punch. Everyone meaning me and William. I think I'm gonna have one of these. Arnold Palmer. In honor of today's recently completed golf tournament. All right, Mr. Candy. There.
I love you.
I love you too. You're hiring a lawyer right now. I don't blame you. York, make me your TEer. Do it all for free as well. Improve your workflow 200%. I'm very talented at everything ever. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Do you know how to make a cryptocurrency? I want to make wonder points. Guy BFFer right now. He's in my bed every night. Who is? Guy is in your bed every night? Or
Who's
Jason Al?
farming?
Best friend forever.
Really?
Really? Yeah. Maybe it's his underground adventures. Maybe. This beard would be nice to twirl your fingers in? No, you're not getting to twirl any fingers in my beard. I'm being for real, Jason L. I'm being effing for real. But you know what? This is a family show. So we don't use bad words like F and S and B and C and D. I think I have anxious attachment style. Ever had any experience with someone like this? Any advice? Well, I mean, it depends if you really have anxious attachment style, if you just want a lot of reassurance. You know, I think Rachel and I both expect and want a lot of reassurance from one another. And receive it on demand. And I think people in a healthy, happy relationship should be able to expect that from their significant other.
Yeah, like I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I don't think so either. Hey, Susan, that's mean. That's mean. And I like your idea, Key. I think you'd make a lot of money on that idea if you could get away with it. You want to start an internet website of some kind called Instagram where you click a button and you instantly have a gram of cocaine delivered to you.
Oh, I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I don't even like cocaine.
Well, maybe we could get it ketamine instead.
Exactly.
Don't even play with me right now, Ananova 5, says Jason L. Maybe you can play with him later. He's not allowed to come out to play right now. He hasn't finished his homework. So, the athletics, once again competitive, once again exciting to watch. We've got a 7-7 game.
That is exciting.
It's the top of the 8th inning. We will be streaming until once my girlfriend said she wanted to hang out with me to binge a series together, then she changed her mind to visit her friend suddenly instead, and I felt crushed and super anxious. It depends what her reasoning for it was. If she just was like, I just changed my mind, then your response to it is reasonable. If she was, it depends on a lot of things. It's hard to answer that question. No, I don't have any Adderall. If I did, yes, I would boof it maybe, but probably not. I would just melt it in my mouth instead. What are OPPs? Ops? Do I have any OPPs? You mean like Are you down with OPP, like that kind of stuff? No, I'm not down with OPP. Neither is Rachel.
No.
We're not down with OPP. If you're talking about operations, no, we don't have any of those going on either. I don't know what you mean. Oppositions, like that's something I'm opposed to? Well, I'm opposed to sadness and suffering. I'm opposed to violence and cruelty.
Those are good oppositions to have.
Mm-hmm. I'm opposed to authoritarianism and meanness. What was a crazy story? A crazy life story that I would tell.
Hi, Lady in Red.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh. He's been through it, yo.
My ops tried to pull up on me, but they got shot. I don't know what that means. If Rachel made plans with you on Thursday to binge watch House Empty and then suddenly decided to cancel your plans and hang out with her friend the entire day instead, how would you personally react? Again, it would depend on the context. Like, is this a friend who suddenly came into town that she's not seen in a while and she likes a lot? But even then, I'd probably expect to hang out with her and the friend.
Yeah.
Rachel and I tend to do everything together.
Yeah, we do everything together.
It might be the case that I would say go fishing with Cameron without Rachel if Cameron were visiting.
I
Because,
like fishing though.
well, you know,
Okay,
you
fine,
like to get
right.
up at 2 in the afternoon. That's what you like.
If we
were
right.
fishing,
I wouldn't like to get up at 5 in the morning
and
or
go fishing.
even 6 in the morning.
Yeah. So, you know,
but I'm gonna go with you skiing so that I can hang out like your mom used to.
right.
But fishing, I don't want to wake up for.
You're not tantruming about it. That's perfectly reasonable. She shouldn't want to keep you separate from people. Okay? My girlfriend wants to keep me and her friends separate. Then fuck that noise. You should throw a fit about that and say, I'm not putting up with this separate shit, this Heidi stuff. We're either a couple or we aren't. You're not gonna have this halfway shit.
What was did the friend be like, hey, you've been hanging out with your boyfriend a lot, like, make some time for me?
Right. Does she have a good excuse? If not, if her excuse is I want to keep you separate, then say, no, bitch. Give her a good stout spanking.
Yes. Oh, yes.
No, I don't. Jason L., stop asking such silly questions. I don't like to answer those kind of questions in general, but of course I do not have any foot fetish, and no, I don't. I'm not into feet at all.
A tarot reader told me that you were.
I mean, what does your 5 years of experience with me tell you?
You only know that they're small.
Yeah,
that's it.
I paid zero attention to your feet.
Really? Oh my goodness! Oh,
Gee, knock it off. Don't be sweaty.
Tarot reader already also said that I'm not sweaty enough for Eric.
Oh, you're plenty sweaty, trust me. What is the what of the day? The what of today is where. The where of yesterday was when, and of course, the why on Tuesday will be what. Trouble, what are you doing?
Gosh, you don't like me.
Hey,
you.
Trouble, be nice to your sister. She's a family member too.
Yes. And you only let me go like this. Yeah, see?
Rachel doesn't generally like to Underground Rich says, I binged House MD while sitting on a couch on the beach while fishing. It was a great 2 days. That sounds like a fantastic 2 days. TV and fishing at the same time sounds wonderful. Tell my wife's friends to come over and karaoke. We don't live near any friends.
No.
We just live near ourselves.
I'm not gonna lie, like, most of my friends are here from the channel, or I share friends with Eric.
I mean, I've got some IRL friends from LA, a few, a couple. But really, who am I friends with? Rachel, my cats, people on the channel.
Yeah, me too.
We have an IRL friend coming up this upcoming weekend.
Yes.
Mr. Cameron,
That'd
hero
nice.
of the people, is coming.
He is hero of the people.
Last time he gave us COVID.
Yes, this is true.
But maybe not this time.
No, Ruben and Acacia are not going to be visiting us this time. They have to animal sit at Acacia's house. Acacia's parents' house. You know, it's kind of perfect though, like, because we're going to get the bathroom painted on Wednesday. So, we can kind of focus more on getting the rental ready.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I have a braid in my hair. My hair is damp, so I have it in a braid.
She has hair dampness syndrome.
Yeah, I do.
7-7, bottom of the 8th. Nobody out. Jimenez pitching for the A's. Tie ball game, Are you from LA, cerebral palsy? Or are you still living in LA? Does anyone want to go camping with me? I don't want to go camping with you, but maybe somebody else does. I don't mind the idea of camping. This is what I'm not especially enthusiastic about. The idea of camping either by myself or camping really with Rachel, because I don't think Rachel really wants to go camping.
I've been camping before.
Like in a tent with a sleeping bag out in the woods?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe she does want to go
I
camping.
wouldn't mind. I mean, it's been a really long time since. It's been like 12 years.
Oh no!
Oh.
There are terrible fires in Cali right now? Are there? Well, not around here. North of Los Angeles. Also Sonoma County. Oakland Athletics. This team has come back to tie or take the lead so many times this season, and they lose, and lose.
Yeah. The The fact that they got us to 7 tied, like, what the heck?
First they were down 5-4. Then they were down 6-4. Then they were down 6-5. I think they tied it up at 6-6. Then it was 7-6. Then it was 7-7. You know, it's a good team, but now it's 8-7 in favor of the Twins.
Bottom of the 8th.
Is it Sotomayor? Yeah. If we were going to go camping, we should just go to the second house and start a fire in the fireplace. That would probably be a better camping trip. Are you a fragrance decanter? That's an interesting thing to do. Decanting fragrances. Taking, basically, buying fragrance in bulk and then meowing it, parsing it out. Is it Kudmeyer? Or Sudmeyer, Black Lung, Jedburgh? I don't know which one it is. I really don't. I'm not familiar with either of those. I do have a question for you, though. Jedburgh, Black Lung. I have the following question. What's that burger place called that has the square hamburger patties? Can you make songs of any emotions? Can you make a song that portrays pure apathy and indifference? I mean, it'd just be like, it would just be like this. Oh, fuck it, I don't care. Fuck it, I don't care. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, I don't care. When D's nuts drag across your face, lady in red. When D's nuts drag across your face.
Oh!
When D's nuts drag across your face, Jedburgh. What do you think about that?
You got it.
I don't give a fuck if this song is a suck. This song sucks so much, and I don't give a fuck. It's emotionally apathetic. What do you think? My little buttercup had the sweetest smile. The Alameda County Fair, June 14th through July 7th. Oh, I like you, Jedburgh. I like you. I was just making a joke. My daughter played that joke on me. That's where I got that joke from. And that's when I learned that my daughter's nuts were dragged across my face. I guess that's what I learned that day.
That's what you learned that day.
Yeah. Somebody told me that he grows coral and sells it like PetSmart and other people want an aquarium. Probably it's hard to get that stuff because, you know, you got to keep your seawater at certain kind of salt amount in it. You can't just take regular water and pour some salt in it and then say, go ahead, fish, grow,
Nah.
live, love, and learn. No, I love you, Jedburgh. I like you, I love you, and I love you. What a song that's meant to be the musical representation of Stockholm syndrome. That you're asking a complicated artistic process there. Right, well, you got to know how to make your salt water proper. That's the thing. That guy's really dancing up a storm. I don't really want to donate my stool either. If you're making money off it, you're not donating it. You're selling it. Have I ever heard of cake farts? No. Come on, Oakland. Oh, one out now in the ninth inning as Oakland looks to be on their way to their ninth straight loss. Unfortunately,
Ninth straight loss.
if we lose today,
That's so sad.
it's part of the internet. All right, well, cool. Now I know. I've heard about this internet thing. Apparently, it's a system of tubes.
It's a system of tubes.
Yeah. Okay, that's disgusting, Lady in Red. Let's not talk about gross things, all right? This is a family show. Good job, Blue got a single. We need this run to make it go to the bottom of the ninth inning. Otherwise, this game is going to be over. David Malone? Is that some sort of joke name? I don't get it. Happy birthday, David Malone. Don't be all naked, shaved, and alone.
That's good. Don't be.
That's my birthday poem for you. Do you know of any smart but creative and easy income streams? Well, not YouTube and an 05, I'll tell you that much. If you broke down my hourly wage for YouTube over the last 10 years, I would be a slave. I would make less money than a slave. No, he did not. No, he did not. He did not go around. All right. Hey, yeah, William, it's a family show. Please don't use that kind of language in the chat. Okay? Language. Yeah, I'm making less than peasants in 1500 for sure. I won't read that, Ruben. I didn't read it. I haven't. I did. Okay. I lied. I can't help but read it. Don't read this colon.
Yeah, really.
I mean, you didn't even end the sentence. You put a colon.
Yeah, you put it in there.
Oh my God! Go, 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 go! No! Boo! I was close to a home run. I've had negative reactions to LSD. It's scary. It's scary. That's why it's bad, terrible palsy. You're tripping super hard. You don't know what's real, what's whatever. You don't know what's going on. You don't know how long it's going to last. It's been lasting for hours.
Hours?
Oh, yeah. What? Yeah, a strong acid trip will last 12, 16 hours.
Oh my God.
Yeah, for sure. Or longer even. I might have to check that out, Casey Jones. That sounds pretty funny. Soderstrom is 3 for 3 in this game. He's on a hot streak. We could use a hit right here, Tyler. Strike 2. I'm not really down with Sid. I'd take it. You know, I tried to take it maybe 8 or 9 months ago, but you got to make sure you know how much Sid you're taking when you take it. Good job fouling it off. Still 0-2. A's are still down to their last strike, but we do have a man on base. Casey Jones doesn't need psychedelics. I'll probably take the last of these mushrooms pretty soon. Let's go A's. Let's go A's. That guy is cheering. Let's go A's. No. Oh, boo.
Oh, against the Twins.
We lost a god. All right. I think it's time to end this stream. And what we're going to do instead, Rachel, I'd like to do this if you're down. We got a new Naked and Afraid finally. It is Sunday evening.
Oh, good. Okay, yeah, I definitely want to watch it.
All right, so we'll talk to you all later. We love you all. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to eat plenty of cheese. If you feel like it, you could always like this video if you wanted to. Goodbye.